Hey y'all, Cruising the Coast 2014, and I got a really nice little 67 Chevy C10 pickup truck, kind of hot rodded. I know y'all like them, and I really like it too. So the guy's name's Bubby. Let me get Bubby written down or run down, and we'll find out a little bit about it. Bubby, how are you, brother?
Hey, I'm doing good today, Scotty. How about you?
Outstanding. Look where we're at, Cruising the Coast, beautiful weather.
This is great, man. This is what we live for, right?
I'm telling you, I was down here just a few days last year and fell in love with it. I had to come back.
Yeah, actually this year is a little bit different for me because we get to bring a ride back. We never had one, so we built something, and this is a maiden voyage with it.
Tell me about it. Tell me what we got here.
This is 67 C10 half-ton. We did a couple things to it. We dropped it. It's dropped 2.5 in the front, 4 in the back. We got a LS60 engine in it, running almost 500 horsepower. 3-inch stainless exhaust out the back. We've got some leather interior and a couple of trick things, not much. We tried to keep the theme of the truck classic.
Right.
We didn't want to go and do a bunch of modifications on it. Keep it looking original.
Man, it turned out nice. Everything's pretty much stock. No, I mean, obviously, I don't think you cut it or anything.
No, nothing's been cut or modified on the body panels itself. But the truck would not have reached this level if it wouldn't have been for a couple of key people in my life.
Hang on 1 second. Yeah. Who's that?
That would be Performance Auto Body in Plaquemine, Louisiana, that brought it to this level, the body panels. There's a guy that works there. He's the right-hand guy to the owner. The owner took me under his wing. I've been knowing him since he was a little bitty kid. But Caleb LeBlanc is the guy that really brought this truck and massaged all the panels out in it.
What's the name of that shop again?
That's Performance Auto Body in Plaquemine, Louisiana.
Plaquemine, Louisiana.
Yes, they really did a wonderful job on the paint.
Boy, it did turn out nice. How long did you do a lot of the work yourself and just have them do some things that you couldn't?
We did everything. Yeah, right at the house and the shop.
I love the bench seat in it, man.
Yeah, that's
no buckets, no console, just a bench seat.
Bench. That's the original bench. We tried to do some preformed buckets in it, and that was Kitchen Interiors in Baton Rouge done that. Mr. George Jones. He's responsible for all the interior in the truck. We did some sketches and showed him pictures what we wanted. And then he brought it. The truck does have vintage air. We have disc on the front. We changed from 6 lugs to 5. It's got 20 billets on the back and 18s on the front.
That's what I was going to ask you next. And then everybody's going to want to know, what color is that?
That is called the Black Cherry. I think it's Black Cherry. It's a 2010 Scion color. And the bed of the truck, we have American Cherry. That was done by myself. I have some woodworking skills.
So that's all hand cut.
That's all hand cut.
You bought from some company.
No, that was not a kit. No.
Well, I like how you put the Chevrolet emblem in the head of the bed too. That's
we're still not quite finished. There's a couple of pinstripes in the Chevy Silver. If you notice, the grill is Chevy Silver.
Right.
The insets supposed to get a pinstriping around there and the letters on the tailgate. So we're not quite finished.
Right.
But we barely made this event.
I don't know, brother. I'm on the verge of telling you to leave it where it's at.
And we may do that.
I don't know. I think it's cool how it's subtle. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Once you put that silver on there, that stuff's going to jump off at you.
Right. And
right now, it's kind of like, you know.
We're talking. We went through a lot of painstaking. We almost had it painted silver on the Chevrolet on the back. That didn't work out. So the gate's been painted about 5 times in a matter of 2 weeks.
Holy cow.
Also, I want to point out the little third brake light that's set
that turned out nice too, didn't it? Yeah, that's cool. That's just a nice truck, man. And I like how you updated the interior, but yet it's still got a lot of reminiscence of the old style.
That's right. That's classic.
Modern, right?
Classic instruments. The cluster is classic instruments. Still tweaking on that. That's not up and running all yet. All the gauges are, of course, and the tachometer's working.
Man, that's nice. I love it. You'll trust the LS1 in there?
What's that?
Is that an LS1?
Yeah, that's an LS1, a 6.0. We've done a few things. You know, of course, it got a cam in it, and we did some trick things on the heads.
Right.
So it's running close to 500 horsepower, probably about 485, 500. 4L80 transmission, 373 positive track gears in it. So it hadn't been tested, and we're still tuning on the computer a little bit. I only have about 80% of throttle because I put so much insulation on the floor, so I have to readjust the accelerator pedal. Yeah. Yeah.
That keeps you from blowing it up on the maiden voyage, right?
It allows me to get used to it a little bit for driving.
But you used the original frame underneath it, but then you spent the time inside to finish out your wheel wells and your firewall and all that.
Underneath the floorboard is the same color as the truck. It's clear coated and everything underneath the cab. It was done on a rotisserie.
Now, is there a groove on that firewall, or is that my eyes playing trick on me?
That's a little subtle.
Man.
I cut quarter-inch templates to fit all of those components.
Right.
And then I took it to a shop and I had somebody CNC everything on metal.
Right.
And then the metal was spot welded back in those positions.
Wow.
And seam sealed.
Very cool. Anybody we need to give a shout out to? You gave a shout out to the shop. How about the wife?
Absolutely. Tracy, my wife Tracy, if it wouldn't be for her, this truck would have never reached this level. She'd been so supportive to this whole entire build. And I've never had that before. So
and you said she was mowing the lawn, taking out trash.
Oh, she was doing it all, paying the bills, just doing it. Yeah.
Right.
And there's also one other individual responsible for the motor, for the LS. I'm all small block all my life, and I've never dealt with a computer engine. And that's Jordy Falcon in Bruley, Louisiana. Jordy is the guru of LSs.
Okay.
That guy can put them together.
Cool. Well, Bubby, I hope you can get many years of enjoying it.
We certainly plan on
at least 3 times as long as it took you to build it.
Absolutely.
Beautiful truck. I'm going to do one more quick walk around.
All righty. Thank you,
Brother,
Scotty.
thank you. Folks, there you go.
Okay, got it.
Beautiful truck. Labor of love, right? I love these 68, 67s, these little C10s. Just good looking trucks, man. And not over the top, you know what I'm saying? Just enough massages to make it cool. So anyways, what I say, it was a 67 Chevy C10 street machine kind of hot rod pickup truck from Cruisin the Coast 2014. Hope y'all have enjoyed it. See ya.